Well, breaking news. Kim Jong-un has died. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, guys. I can't even begin to, it's crazy how life can be taken away and given in such a short second. The supreme leader, dictator of North Korea is dead officially. That's what TMZ is reporting, and they're usually pretty damn good on this stuff. They're the ones who reported Kobe Bryant had passed. It was before his family even knew it. So these guys, they know what the hell they're doing. So if they say Kim Jong-un is dead, then I'm going to believe them on it until I hear otherwise. There's been reports about this for a while now, so it's not like it's coming out of nowhere. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say he has passed, and I'll read you the exact article from TMZ, who has the scoop. In just 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I promise I will read it all to you. We will have all the coverage. I just want to pull up the article, make sure I have all the information before we get into this. Appreciate all you and your patience. All righty. Let me pulling it up right now on my phone, and I will read for you guys. All righty. North Korea dictator Kim Jong-un reportedly dead after botched heart surgery. North Korea supreme leader / dictator Kim Jong-un has reportedly died or is on his deathbed with no hope for recuperation, according to media outlets in China and Japan. Amid reports, China has sent a medical team to their communist neighbors this week to check in / advise on Kim, a Hong Kong-backed news channel's vice director, who's apparently the niece of a Chinese foreign minister, blasted out the news herself. He's dead. The woman put the report on a social media app called Weibo for her nearly 15 million followers to read, citing a very solid source about the claim Kim had, in fact, perished. A Japanese magazine reports he's in a vegetative state after a heart surgery gone wrong. The outlet reports, citing a Chinese medical expert privy to the situation, that Kim had clutched his chest in early April and fell down while visiting the countryside there. He needed a stent procedure done, but apparently it either wasn't done rapidly enough, or it was botched completely by the surgeon, with some reports saying he had shaky hands. There's a lot of rumors swirling around about the guy's health, and the fact is he hasn't made any major public appearances, looking to be okay in several weeks now. About a week or so ago, CNN reported Kim was in grave danger after a medical procedure. President Trump has downplayed the reports and has refused to elaborate, but it looks like Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo-jong, might be getting set up to possibly replace him as supreme leader. Reports say he was recently re-promoted to a prominent position of power there. Give me 1 second. This is absolutely crazy. As you know, we all remember that movie, whatever the hell it was called, with I'm blanking on the name. James Franco and Seth Rogen, and we all remember that movie that came out, and then North Korea was threatening what would happen if they released it and all these different things. But obviously, the reports are, and I'm gonna roll with TMZ on this because they're the ones who first reported Kobe Bryant's death, and they knew before the family even knew. So they don't know how they got that scoop, and I still think it was wrong to release it before the family knew. But at the same time, pretty crazy. So I'm gonna read you guys some more here. North Korea's supreme leader / dictator Kim Jong-un has reportedly died or is on his deathbed with no hope for recuperation, according to media outlets in China and Japan. What you have to remember is you can't trust anything that North Korea says. Like, honestly, we cannot trust anything that these guys say. So that's why I wouldn't trust any report coming from them. It would have to be from someone else, which is why TMZ probably has the scoop, and you're also going to read more about the scoop in this as I continue reading. Amid reports, China has sent a medical team to their communist neighbors this week to check in / advise on Kim, a Hong Kong-backed news channel's vice director, who's apparently the niece of a Chinese foreign minister, blasted out the news herself. He's dead. The woman put the report on a social media app called Weibo for her nearly 15 million followers to read, citing a very solid source about the claim Kim had in fact perished. A Japanese magazine reports he's in a vegetative state after a heart surgery gone wrong. The outlet reports, citing a Chinese medical expert privy to the situation, that Kim had clutched his chest in early April and fell down while visiting the countryside there. He needed a stent procedure done, but apparently it either wasn't done rapidly enough or was botched completely by the surgeon. with some reports saying he had shaky hands. There's a lot of rumors swirling about the guy's condition, and the fact is he hasn't made any major public appearances, looking to be okay in several weeks now. About a week or so ago, he had those CNN reported Kim was in grave danger after a medical procedure. President Trump has downplayed the reports and has refused to elaborate, but it looks like Kim Jong-un's sister, Kim Yo-jong, might be getting set up to possibly replace him as supreme leader. Reports say she was recently re-promoted to a prominent position of power there. Here's another point. Saturday marks a major military anniversary in North Korea, where they celebrated the founding of the Korean People's Army in 1932, something they hype annually with a parade and one in which Kim might normally make an appearance. International reporters on the ground say if Kim was doing all right and not on death's doorstep, he and his team would figure out a way for him to show up to squash the rumors. If he doesn't, it's probably not a good sign, almost all but confirming something is wrong. All righty, TMZ reporting. Let's read through that one more time because I think it has some really important facts on this entire matter. North Korea's supreme leader / dictator Kim Jong-un has reportedly died or is on his deathbed with no hope for recuperation, according to media outlets in China and Japan. Of course, you can't trust anything that North Korea comes up with, so the fact that it's coming from China and Japan is a very important step here. Amid reports, China has sent a medical team to their communist neighbors this week to check in / advise on Kim, a Hong Kong-backed news channel's vice director, who's apparently the niece of a Chinese foreign minister, blasted out the news herself. He's dead. The woman put the report on a social media app called Weibo for her nearly 15 million followers to read, citing a very solid source about the claim Kim had in fact perished. A Japanese magazine reports he's in a vegetative state after a heart surgery gone wrong. The outlet reports, citing a Chinese medical expert privy to the situation, that Kim had clutched his chest in early April and fell down while visiting the countryside there. He needed a stent procedure done, but apparently it either wasn't done rapidly enough or was botched completely by the surgeon, with some reports saying he had shaky hands. There's a lot of rumors swirling around the guy's condition, and the fact is he hasn't made any major public appearances, looking to be okay in several weeks now, so you got to wonder what the hell is going on. Anyway, I'm about to read a little more. Give me 1 second. Anyway, we're talking about Kim Jong-un. A lot of rumors surrounding him and his health and what the hell is going on with him. And North Korea's supreme leader / dictator Kim Jong-un has reportedly died. He was on his deathbed with no hope for recuperation. The report coming from TMZ. My man Gabe, what the hell are you talking about, guy? I'm reading an article from TMZ. I ain't making up crap. Clown. I don't even know who you are. It is a certified clown. How do I block your ass? Yeah, the reports are saying that he's dead, and they've been reporting it for weeks now. So I'm going to trust that they are telling the truth. Yeah, he's dead. He's 100% dead. They haven't said anything official, but TMZ's reporting it, and multiple places are reporting it. It's they're just trying to save their own ass. They're just trying to save their own ass on this because they don't want to get caught. Because why would North Korea want to admit their leader is dead? Because he botched a health surgery. Like it makes them look so stupid. So that's how I see this going, man. There's no way that he isn't. I'm reading it off here. People are clowns. That Gabe dude is a clown. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. So, anyway. I mean, honestly, a lot of people do think this is good news. Like, I'm not going to complain. Kim Jong-un's an asshole. His country, what they do is horrible. I mean, they've been trying to, like, blow up the United States or pretend like they have these nuclear weapons. Like, I don't need that crap in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's funny though, but I'll read you guys what I got here. We can kind of take it from there. Kim Jong-un, North Korea's supreme leader, has reportedly died or is on his deathbed with no hope for recuperation, according to media outlets in China and Japan. Amid reports, China has sent a medical team for their communist neighbors this week to check in / advise on Kim. A Hong Kong-backed news channel's vice director, who's apparently the niece of a Chinese foreign minister, blasted out the news herself. He's dead. Go to fight. He's invited to the family barbecue anytime. Good to know. Good to know. The woman put the report on the social media app called Weibo for her nearly 15 million followers to read, citing a very solid source about the claim. Kim had in fact perished. A Japanese magazine reports he's in a vegetative state after a heart surgery gone wrong. The Hour reports, citing a Chinese medical expert privy to the situation, that Kim had clutched his chest in early April and fell down while visiting the countryside there. He needed a stent procedure done, but apparently it either wasn't done rapidly enough or it was botched completely by the surgeon. This guy and Dewey, man, Kobe versus Kim Jong-un in the Gulag. Way too soon, man. Way too soon to be making Kobe jokes, at least in my opinion. Gotta rest in peace to the legend himself. A lot of rumors swirling around about the guy's condition, and the fact is he hasn't made any major public appearances, looking to be okay in several weeks now. What's my evidence? I'm reading from a TMZ report, multiple reports from there too, that he's cooked, he's done, he's dead. TMZ is the ones that reported the Kobe Bryant news, so I'm rolling with that. President Trump has downplayed the reports and has refused to elaborate, but it looks like KJU's sister Kim Yo-jing might be getting set up to possibly replace him as supreme leader. Reports say they were recently re-promoted to a prominent position of power there. Here's a whole other point. Saturday marks a major military anniversary in North Korea, where they celebrate the founding of Korean People's Army in 1932, something they hype annually with a parade, and one in which Kim might normally make an appearance. International reporters on the ground say if Kim was doing all right and not on death's doorstep, he and his team would figure out a way for him to show up to squash the rumors. Yeah, I don't know, man. TMZ, buddy, not TMG. It's called TMZ. Anyway, I'm sure there'll be the official statement soon, but TMZ breaking the news, man. There's no way it's no BS at this point. I know who I believe. You can believe whoever you want. It's up to you. But I know who I believe, and I'm 99.9% sure this dude is cooked, that he's no longer with us. So. Let me know what you guys think. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be doing this live stream for, but appreciate you stopping by. Kim Jong-un no longer with us. Craziness, craziness, craziness. That's the one thing I'll say. You never want to wish death on anyone, but Kim Jong-un